See, now we're live.
No, you said shh, so I'm not supposed to say things.
Okay, then don't say anything.
I'm not.
Okay.
I hear you saying things.
I'm not saying things. You said shh, and so I'm not saying things.
Okay. You don't have to say anything unless you don't want to. Oh, man. What is going on? So, never uninstall your profile from Chrome because it deletes your everything on your Chrome.
Oh, yeah. It's frustrating.
Oh.
Like, everything is gone. Everything. I was just like, oh, God. That was
Google.
That was a mistake.
Keep some secret cookies around for me.
Oh, that was a big mistake. Anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
We're
I
live.
actually have like 7 different profiles depending on what I'm doing. I have my personal profile, and I have a Paizo profile, and I have a Ninja Cat Games profile, and I have a Velen Minley's profile. I have so many profiles.
Really? I think you need to see someone about that.
Well, what's nice is that when I'm working on a specific thing, I have it remember all the tabs I had open before, so everything I need just goes whoop and opens up just for that project. And when I'm done, I just close it all.
I like that.
Oh, I got a program for that. I have an add-on. What's it called? It's called, I don't know what this thing called.
I don't know.
I mostly use bookmarks.
Session Buddy. Keeps your sessions. It's your buddy.
Oh yeah, Session Buddy.
Session Buddy. It's a great add-on. I use that all the time. You should do that. Session Buddy. It's your buddy.
Session Buddy.
My buddy.
It's like
my
your
buddy.
No one will get that except old people.
Wherever he
my buddy and me.
There you go, my buddy.
Lauren, do you get that?
No, that is before my time.
Yeah.
I'm old enough.
My buddy. My buddy. That's like what Child's Play is like loosely based on.
Chucky came from.
Yeah, like loosely based on My Buddy.
I love it.
Did anyone even watch Child's Play anymore? Or are we the only ones?
Well, there's also the show now.
There's a show, yeah.
Does it still exist? Are they still? Well, I heard the first season was great, and I heard the second season sucked.
Oh,
but I never saw either one.
Because the kids like kind of boyfriend or something.
What can the show even be about? That's what I don't understand. I'm like, how can they do a whole show on Chucky?
They have a whole thing.
Yeah.
He's more of like an anti-hero now? Is that the
deal? I was going to say something similar. Because it's been more like the doll's like, no, I actually like this kid. So maybe I just kill mean people to sustain me. You know, like most of us.
What? You kill people?
Only the mean ones.
Only the mean ones.
Okay. Now we know more about Rob.
Cool.
Rob. Okay, I guess. I didn't know Rob was a murderer.
I just drink their blood. They thank me for
it. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. Feels good.
Is Rob or Otteron talking?
Rob.
Rob T. Rob T, you're a murderer.
Rob T. I mean, vigilante.
Vigilante? I love that class.
Oh my gosh, on Twitter, someone was like, Paizo, why didn't you tell us that we could play literal Batman in your game? You should have started with that.
Led with Batman.
You should have led with, you can play Batman in our system.
I
the
will
Waterdeep
say,
game that my brother's running, we have a vigilante.
I do,
so awesome.
I do find it interesting watching all of these people discovering Pathfinder, and they're like,
it is fun.
I'm just like, you see, this is why we've been saying all along. Try it. Although I did see.
I was going to say real quick, the vigilante post renewed my interest in an all vigilante archetype game in like Cheliac somewhere, like West Crown or something.
Need a 2E version of Hell's Rebels.
I was watching some 5e players play Pathfinder, and they didn't understand why they kept getting hit. They're like, I don't understand. Why am I taking damage? What is this? I'm like, you silly people. This is not your 5e game. It's like, what is it? Nonats ones did the math and they said, even optimized perfectly at first level, a -1 creature has a 45% chance to hit you.
Yeah, that's gonna come at you.
It's like you're going to get hit. It's just it's just that simple. It's not how it works. And he's like, and you just can't min-max to the point.
It's one of those things that like it's why you need in your party composition at least one person that can do constant healing during small bits of downtime, because the system assumes you're going to, and that you're going to come into every fight at full health. Well,
the point is that you want to get down to 50%, because as long as the hit percentage is 50% or less, then it's only 5% chance to get critted. That's where the trouble lies, is the crits. And once you go above that, then it goes 10, 15, 20% to get critted, and then you're in trouble. That's where the trouble is the crits. So that's the secret of the math. It's not that you're going to get hit, because you're going to get hit. It's just that don't get critted if you can help it. So
get her, survive for the next episode, because I'm realizing we could all play young students going to secondary school and all take the vigilante dedication, and then we could have our magical girl transformations.
What? I think it's X-Men. They're talking about X-Men.
X-Men, Sailor Moon.
I was thinking more like
we all have the opportunity.
Birds of Prey.
I have actually never seen Sailor Moon. Oh,
Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I guess I haven't been reading One Piece though. Oof, that's gonna take me a while. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's not bad. I can see how it's popular. It's kind of fun. Definitely having some. I'm trying to catch up on my manga. Let's see how it goes.
Oof.
Oof.
I gave up on catching up to anything.
Oh, I've given up. It's so sad. It's like all these services, I don't know if you saw, they're getting rid of shows permanently. Like all of them are doing it. HBO did it, and now like they just took them. I know why they do it, because they have to pay the people if it's on the service. So they're just like, screw it. We'll just delete it completely. And there's shows I wanted to see that I'm like, I procrastinated to the point that not only is it not being shown anymore, but they were deleted off the service. And I'm like, wow, I guess I will never see that show ever, because it is gone from the face of this earth.
I read an article about a woman who started collecting DVDs and Blu-rays of things, and for her town, she's like running a rental service. Because if people want to see shows that aren't on the services anymore, or it's just cheaper, because she's like, yeah, you can rent it for $1 and bring it back when you're done. She's making good money.
No, it's coming around again. It's coming back. Yeah. No, I guarantee within like 5 years, we're going to start you're going to see it. Mark my words, in 5 years, you're going to start seeing it's going to be an episode on NBC. Resurgence? No, not even that. No, better. It's going to be like an NBC News, like, here's the mom and pop video store. It's going to be, it won't be Blockbuster. It'll be back. Remember those days, Rob?
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, I would go to Video King by me.
Diamond Video for me.
Yeah.
Kim's Video in the city. Oh,
Video Castle.
There you go. You see, we all have one. Good. We all have one.
You would think the Video King lived in the Video Castle, but I guess not.
I think ours was Hollywood Video, which was like a.
Oh, that was a chain. That was a chain. Hollywood Video was good.
California, it's hard to do anything mom and pop.
Yeah. Yeah, those mom and pops were great. Oh, I love those mom and pops. And then Blockbuster came along and just killed them.
Yeah. You could just call and be like, hey, can I keep this? Yeah, I just put it in the system. You can keep it another week. Great, thanks.
That was the thing. It was like, and people, I was reading something, it's like, they won't know. It wasn't the fact that you would go rent a video. It was like a whole ordeal. Like, you'd get in the car, you'd go to the store, you would spend an hour arguing with your friends and looking at all the pictures and trying to figure out what you're in the mood for, and then you would go get the video and get all like the candy. Oh, it was so good.
The old movies that have characters moving through a video store trying to choose a movie. Kids nowadays must watch it and be like, what are they doing? What's
but it's no different. They just do it on Netflix. It's the same thing when you go on Netflix and you're like, oh, and you spend like 30 minutes trying to figure out what to watch. It's just now you do it from your couch, but it's exactly the same thing.
Yeah, you can get like notified to watch a live stream.
Especially because, like, you have your list, right? But then the list gets so unmanageably large that you're just going through this huge list, and it's 20 minutes to get back around to the beginning and be like, yeah, I don't want to watch any of this right now.
I know. That's what I just did. I just did the same thing. I'm like, what am I in the mood for? And you know what we used to do when I lived in the city, when I lived in Manhattan, every Saturday night, me and John Statz and Chris Beamer and Seth, mostly it would be me and John, we would go to the video store. It was right next door to their apartment, and we would rent 3 videos. 3. And we would always watch one, and we would usually watch 2, but it was the rare instance where we would watch all 3. Very rarely we get to the 3rd one, and I'd usually be walking home at 4 in the morning to my apartment, which was a couple blocks away. But once in a while, we'd watch that 3rd one, and I'd usually be walking back, and it would be like the sun is coming up because we were up so late. Well, this is how geeky we are. We'd be watching videos, playing Magic the Gathering until 4 in the morning on Saturday night while we lived in Manhattan.
Ninjas 1,
So
Ninjas 2, and maybe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. If you had time.
No, we would rent Super Ninjas. That's actually my favorite Kung Fu Shaw Brothers movie ever. Super Ninjas. So good. Look that one up. My favorite. Anyhow. The good old days. Now everything's online. Yeah, when you see D&D online or whatever, D&D Beyond went down, so everyone lost their characters and couldn't play over the weekend. That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I had that problem on Friday.
Really? That happened to you?
Yeah.
I thought you got rid of D&D Beyond, buddy.
I did. I got rid of the subscription, but I had a year, so it's going to be around for a couple more months.
God. You can't do that. It's like it's so weird. I mean, I get it. Things go down, but oof. That's
yeah, on the weekend it's not a good time. Yeah,
That's just bad timing too. It's just like people are already pretty pissed at you to begin with. And I heard it took a while to come back. So they even said, "Oh, by the way,
an hour."
No, I thought I saw another thing saying, "Oh, there's still trouble, so print out your characters same as PDFs." Jeez.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I need to export all of my Path Builder characters just to make sure I don't lose them.
Yeah.
That's never a bad idea.
Redundant backups.
Was it $5? You can link it to your Google Drive or whatever.
That's what I did. $5.
That's a good.
That's how I do it.
Option.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, $5 and everything.
Does it have to be Google Drive? Can you do a Dropbox like Pro account?
No, I think it has to be Google.
Specifically your Google account.
Yeah,
because Google will eventually charge you.
Yeah, it takes a long time before you're charged.
Well,
okay, you're worried about how many characters do you have that you're going to fill up your Google Drive? I know. I'm like, she's like, I got my 10,000th character here. Please.
Like, if you have your pictures backed up there, that would count. All those things.
I know, but I'm like, you got to have a lot of characters when you start getting. If you're getting charged because you have too many characters, I will give you a lifetime of hero points. By the way, if you have that many.
I mean, I pay for my Google account. It's got 21 gigabytes out of 30 right now, so I'm getting there.
I pay for mine only because they forced me to. It used to be free. Now they're like, oh, yeah, sorry. We used to be free and cool. Do no evil, except all the time.
Dropbox.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm looking and trying to figure out how I can get my Path Builder characters directly from Drive, and I can't find it.
Oh.
That's the thing. I think it's saved on there, but in some hidden folder.
Yeah, well, they're like saved as JSONs, and then you just import them. That's how you do it. But whatever. All right. So, are you dead yet? I can't remember. Oh, I see the field. That's a big fireball on that field. That's not fire, too. That's poison.
We're definitely pretty close to dead.
Well, you're okay.
Slowly moving away.
Me, but as a group,
It's a dry heat. All right. Let's see. Does anyone know what was happening? Vanessa?
Yeah, you ready?
I'm ready.
Last we left off, the performers finally decided to take the fight directly to the Zolgaths. While flying near their forces, they found a fiendishly dark sphere in the forest. When the performers landed in the sphere, they discovered the inky blackness was the foul presence of the abyssal realms. There, they were immediately ambushed by infernal insects. Will the performers survive the abyssal aphid's appetite? Will they be able to confront the Zolgath's leadership? Find out on this week's episode of Roll for Combat's 3-Ring Adventure.
Very nice, very nice.
Abyssal aphids was cute.
That was the cleanest one you've ever done.
Very nice.
Ever. I think we were practicing.
Good word choice.
She was quietly practicing. She's like, yes, I'm going to get this on the first take.
I changed up how I did some of my spacing with some like unnecessary new lines so that I could plan out where to take breaths and have a chance to like get into a new like syllabic
cadence
rhythm. Yeah, cadence.
Syllabic. Wow, I didn't
syllabic
know.
Cadence. Yeah,
fancy words from a fancy gal.
Aww.
So what are we in round 6?
Yes, we all just got insta-healed by the gods.
Really? You did. You know how? Because you all have new hero points.
Thanks, Apsu.
So that's the closest thing you're going to have to
I'll do
healing.
Although technically I now have fewer hit points than I ended the last session with.
Oh, God, yeah. So, for those of you new, this is 14th level fighting. And, let's see. I'm just curious, as you're the PCs. Is it any easier at 14th level than it is at, I don't know, 1st level? Or 3rd level? How about 3rd level? Or is it just as freaking hard and challenging?
Both. Like, it's just as challenging, but I feel like you have more different tools in your toolbox to deal with various situations.
Yeah. What I also like is the monsters see secretly, and I mean, you probably all know this. I mean, no Vanessa does. It's like there's secret things you can't give monsters until they hit certain levels. There's abilities you just can't give them. Just like PCs only get certain abilities. And so the monsters do get stronger and are able to do more things. So it's not like they just keep doing the same things at the lower levels.
I really need these monsters to stop adventuring. They should settle down, open a pub,
pretty much,
and just wait for me to come kill them.
That's right. But seriously, because they get really tough, and then they get things that you just don't see, and you're like, wait, they didn't have that last level. It's like, yeah, well, now they all have it. And then the next thing, it just keeps getting tougher and tougher, and the monsters get stronger and stronger. Yeah. So they get, they're like, it's like video game. It's like it's not that they hit harder, they actually have new abilities.
I worry about sudden dropping less. But then if the criticals come hard and quick, it still can be a problem. But
yeah, well, that's your problem. You shouldn't get credit all the time.
What was the demon in the church? That that
was a very
devastating
hard fight.
Yeah,
that was a hard fight.
Level 1 or 2, and the thing was just ripping everybody apart.
Well, you guys had a lot. You also had when Darius died in the fire.
Yeah,
you
had the golem,
the clay golem.
Oh, no, the golems. Oh, those golems.
Couldn't heal you, couldn't do nothing.
Right, you couldn't get healed, and then you failed every roll, and then you failed like 7-8 rolls in a row and died.
Yep.
Speaking of death, hey, look, we got a brand new bug, barely been touched. And for those of you listening at home, Starship Troopers, remember the big bugs that sprayed acid?
Record Demon.
That's what you're facing. Oh, yeah, that was Record Demon. Yeah. You are facing those bugs. The funny thing is, Steel Scale, just as big.
Just as big. It helps to have a dragon as a player character, that's for sure.
But this thing is brand new. What should it do to you, Steel Scale? Because you're right there. You know it's going to attack you. So what's it going to do? What do you think? Jaws? Horn?
Lay down on its back
acid?
and ask
do you want
belly
acid?
rubs.
What do you want? Rubs. You tell me.
I think what do I want? I want it to use horn. That sounds way better. But I think it's going to use its jaws and hold me there and then continue to hit me with its stinger.
Yeah.
I want to see it try to eat you, just like for that humor. Like,
it actually can't. It can only do large.
Yeah,
right.
well,
So
I mean,
so it'll just grab you
it's
and make it. It's just gonna slap you around. Jaws.
I know it can eat large things, but steel scale is a huge thing.
Did a 39 hit you?
Yes, sure did.
38 points of damage.
I have 39 hit points.
So how many hit points do you have left?
Well, I'm actually only going to take 34 points of damage.
How dare you? I'm going to have to hit you again. I wanted to get you down to 1 hit point.
No. So I have 5 hit points left.
Free action grab. Because that's...
Is it a free or is it still 1 action for them?
Free action improved grab.
I was actually hoping you would do this to bleed an action.
No, did you see? See, look, it says right there, additional damage plus improved grab.
No, I see it.
Because that way you know I ain't cheating. But I'll give you the horn just for funsies. Okay? Here comes the horn. Oh, baby!
That's just gratuitous,
You
Steven.
asked for it. You got it.
That's terrible.
62, 73 points of damage. Oh, you're gone?
Yeah.
That's not
I'm at
fair.
dying 2. You crit me at 5 hit points.
That's right, dying 2. I'm sorry. Well, I guess she's gonna walk on over here. Hi, Atron. How you doing?
I'm real good up in the air.
How far up are you?
I think I was at. It says I'm at 30. That sounds
30.
right.
30. All right. Well, let me go back then, because it's gonna move where it can find people. So who else is on the ground, Darius?
Yeah, I mean it's just Darius.
Okay, it's moving there.
So, let me tell you something about Darius.
Okay.
He has an ability that he will use when an ally goes down to 0 hit points. As a reaction, he can make a move that does not provoke and go there. So let me get the ability is called.
Oh well, your turn's over. Too late.
Rapid response.
Okay, rapid response. I know.
Rapid response.
How far can you go?
I can go pretty far because I get plus 10 feet of circumstance bonus to my speed during this movement, and my base is pretty high. So right now my movement is 45, so it's 55.
Okay. Well, in that case, I want to see where you're going because I'm up to. I only had 2 actions, so as a reaction, go to her, save her, and I want to see where you end up because you might be the third. You might be the third action, baby.
Zoom.
Okay. Is that where you want to be? You sure?
That's where I mean, I don't want to be there, but I have to help.
Ooh, 20 feet away. All right. Do what you need to do.
Well, that was it. It's a reaction. I don't
just move there?
do medicine yet.
The bug comes closer to you, Darius. It can't quite reach you. It tries to reach you with it pulls out the horn from Steel Scale covered in gore and viscera after it critted her and tries to reach you and can't quite reach you, Darius, and is like moving over to now get you. And now you're in range of everything. Now the other one goes. Now the other one is not actually...
Actually, it does not say it doesn't provoke an AOO. So if that swarm gets a hit on me, it would.
Oh, the swarm?
Yeah, I don't know if the swarm has...
No, swarms don't have... No,
okay.
No. I mean, I've never seen a swarm with an AOE.
Well, I don't know. Who knows? It's all new monsters to me.
This is high level. This is where like the exciting stuff happens.
I've seen troops with attacks of
Pathfinder
opportunity.
2nd edition.
Troops are not swarms.
They're like the larger cousin of
they're
swarms.
like the swarm plus. That's why they get AoEs. There's like 3 troops in
They're
the
a
next...
super-sized swarm.
There's like 3
basically.
troops in the new Battles Are Best story, so I've learned all about them. All right.
Troops are amazing, and
really
freelancers
cool.
use them far too often.
They're really cool, except they have a ton of stats. They're very long. Okay. The poison moves more to the right. That does not dissipate. Oh, the swarm! Oh, everyone's flying.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Except for Darius and Steelscale.
There we go. It's moving over to Darius. That's 35 feet, aka 1 movement.
Mm-hmm.
And then second movement. And then third movement, it comes back. Well, that's weird. Burrow. How does Burrow work when it wants to come up? Can it like?
It's just the regular speed through the ground. Yeah, I don't think because I don't think Burrow has the same stipulation like Fly does, where it's slower. But I will check for you.
Well, is Burrow. So like if it needs. Let's see. Well, how does it go from burrowing to the... What I'm asking is... Okay,
what point does it go from burrow to its regular speed?
To burrow, like how does it get to the top? Is that burrow and it just gets up there?
Yeah, so you burrow into open space, basically. And
I would think that its speed counts towards whatever it does underground or above ground.
I mean, by the rules, burrow is a 1 action that lets you move your burrow speed. Which would be through dirt. But if you're trying to come up to the ground, I'd say that last 5 feet to go up onto the ground is still a burrow because you're coming out of the dirt.
Well, in that case, nothing happens. Hap is up. You don't know where it is. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone, McGree.
Yeah. So Darius is looking like he's going to take care of Steelscale, or at least do something. I feel like if I don't DPS this thing down, we might be in trouble. So let's go ahead and target the giant Akishaki with a 6th level sudden bolt.
What was that? A 6th level sound
effect.
I know. I liked it. I wanted to
Yeah,
hear
you
it
didn't
again.
like it?
No, I liked it. I wanted to hear it
Sounded
again.
like a shotgun.
No.
Yep.
Oh, 6th level's not terrible. That's 56 damage, but reflex save, please.
Oh, I didn't hear the sound effect. Wonder why.
I heard it.
I heard it.
I guess I was too busy talking. Okay, reflex. Can it dodge out of the way? Of course it can. With a 38. Wow, I didn't roll that well.
He only succeeded, which is a success for us. That's how the math works in 2nd edition.
So how much damage did it take?
So that makes this 28 points of damage.
A pittance.
With it, hey, it's something. It's something. With my last action, I have to use it to either fly or hover so that I don't fall.
Fly or
I will
die.
fly over by Darius.
Fly or die.
All right, that's 3.
Okay.
All right.
Darius is up.
First will be battle medicine on our good friend Steelscale. 2d8 plus 30 assurance. 37 hit points back for Steelscale.
Woohoo! I'm conscious.
And you dropped everything and you're on the ground and you see the big bug right above you and you're like, really? Really?
Then I take the mountain stronghold. And then I do, let me see if I can. I think I can. It's 1 action. Where is my new little thing? Mountain Quake. Darius stomps on the ground. And the creature must make a DC 32 fortitude save. All creatures on the ground within a 20-foot emanation take damage equal to your strength modifier, which is 4.
That includes
Steelscale.
That includes Steelscale.
Which they can resist with a basic fortitude save.
43.
You both make it. Everybody makes it. And a failure, they fall prone.
Oh, wait. What about the... Ooh, the swarm. They fail.
They're prone?
Ooh, that's good.
I don't know how a swarm underground goes prone, but I'll say...
All the little bugs are on their back in the underground.
They all are like, what was that? And they're all like they were all swarming under you.
Then they take 4 points of damage and then have to spend an action to right themselves.
Yeah, I mean, you could imagine that, like, all of a sudden they have to figure out which way is up, you know?
Right. I shock them with the thunderous stomp. Ah! Back.
That's
And I'm
right.
done. I'll roll a d4 to see if I can do it. How many rounds I can do it again. Let's see.
Okay, you did it.
2 rounds.
2 rounds for what? Oh,
To
when you
do
can
it again.
Atron,
Take my healing.
you just heard a sonic boom go off. Now
Yeah. Thanks, Kyle.
You're welcome.
Atron will fly just north of Darius, looking down at Steel Scale, and just says quickly, Steel Scale, be healed. And I'm going to use a 2-action 3rd level heal on Steel Scale.
Thanks.
Oh my god, it's getting really crowded over here.
I know.
Everyone's gathering around Steel Scale.
9 plus 24 is 33 points of healing. That's the end of my turn.
How many? 30?
9 plus 24, 33.
33, cool.
Yeah.
Steel Scale, did you drop
What's
stuff on the ground?
Best roll.
That's almost double. Yeah, I dropped my claws. Hold on, let me pick them back up.
Okay.
You gotta
never
have
know.
them like Henry
Lost your
Cavill
marbles.
does in the one Mission Impossible or whatever movie it was.
It was. When he cocks his arms.
Okay.
It's true. It's the most famous scene in that movie. People talk about that.
Step 1, stand up.
Stand up.
Step 2, wish I still had a shield. That's a free action.
Free action is the wish.
All right, so I have 3 actions left because I'm hasted. One of those has to be a stride or a strike. So let's just start wailing on this thing. Oh, that means I can't do the 3-action cool Draconic frenzy thingy where I bypass its damage reduction. All right, first I'm going to spend my regular strike then and hit it with the tail. Because I want this thing to land.
Good luck with that.
Oh my gosh, natural 1.
Good luck.
Poo.
Hero point.
You're going to go down again this turn, and
This
you're
is-
hero pointing?
There's only 1 left. This is my best shot. And yeah, like taking this thing down faster means less chance of dying.
Mm-hmm.
37.
You hit,
There you go.
barely.
All right. 23 bludgeoning plus a bunch of other stuff. So you're going to take what, 10 off of that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
13 bludgeoning.
21 total damage.
Well, what's the other stuff?
Fire and force and mental.
A pittance, a scratch, if you will.
Fine. All right, now we're going to do a Draconic Frenzy. And we're going to do a Jaws attack and then 2 more tails.
What? Wait. How many actions? Oh, that's right. You
2
missed it.
more.
Yeah, well, you missed.
Well, yeah, rolling just as well as last week.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
That's good. A new challenger enters. Dun, 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 dun.
What?
Blah, 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 blah. Yep.
What?
Out of the south, you see some large fiend, 10 feet tall. And they have jaws, claws, tails,
And automobiles.
What?
And automobiles.
Jaws, claws, and automobiles.
Jaws, claws, and automobiles. Sure. Sure. And it's like getting closer and seeing you. And they also have these 2 tentacles coming out of its back that seem to be I don't know, there's like strange dark energy and forces coming out of them. And you think that these are their you think that this is their I don't know, like their wards. They're in charge of these creatures. So these guys are in charge of the things you're fighting which are killing you. So these guys have to be at least as tough as what you're killing or fighting because they actually intimidate them. So yeah.
Maybe they're just a really specialized in intimidation.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So he gets to there.
What I tell myself.
And then the other one. Oh, that's right. Just 2 of them.
Jeez.
What are you doing? Do they speak? Oh no, they speak Abyssal. Do any of you speak Abyssal?
Nope.
No. It's going to be interesting then. Well, these creatures are coming to get you, and they're really, really nasty. The only reason you could see them is because they came into your sphere, because you can only see 60 feet. So they were there to the south for a while, but you just didn't know they were there. Oh, it's back up. Wow, there's so many things to attack. But you know what? It's going to go after Darius, because Darius, it can eat. And Steel Scale, it can't eat.
Delicious.
41.
Hit.
23 points of damage.
Okay.
Releases its grab. It grabs you.
Did you take your healing last round?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he took it. Free action heals. Free action grabs you.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, it just whiles you hold. There we go.
No save?
It's an athletics check
free?
against your reflex DC. Let's do the athletics.
Reflex.
Let's see, what's this athletics again? Plus 29. Okay.
Oh boy. Down I go.
Oh!
Yep.
What's your reflex?
Reflex save is 21. So 31.
Oh, that's a shame. So, into his belly.
Nope.
You got 8.
Oh no.
Yeah. Take 43 points of damage.
It's a bad place to be.
You are inside his tummy.
Tickle. Maybe they're ticklish.
Still got another action. He's got another attack.
This is getting kind of grim.
This is getting grim. Oh, Steel Scale. You wanted the horn. I'll give you the 3rd horn. Oh! Critical miss.
Take it. I'll take it.
I know you will because you have no choice. The acid is slowly moving off into the distance, as you can see. But now comes the swarm. The swarm. Now the swarm needs an action to upright itself. Then it spends 1 action
attacking its Zolgath masters.
Come back up. These aren't Zolgaths. And it looks around and sees Steel Scale. But this is where it gets weird. It can only...
Oh, I get some hit points back.
It can only damage you. It's an action to attack you. So, how does that work? It can't get into your square, can it? Can it occupy the same square as you and then just not attack you?
I think swarms could.
Swarms can, yeah. Swarms can share your space. Why would it not attack me?
Because it used 1 action to right itself, 1 action to pop up, and then 1 action to get into your space. It's out of actions.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it can just sit there though.
Hap is up. Hap, hurry up! There's a lot of things coming. Where's your chain lightning when you need it?
Well, right now we need hit points on the field, so I'm going to spend 2 actions to cast Stone Skin from our Eridan powers.
Oh yeah, you guys have tons of those.
Mine's on.
Oh, yours is on?
I don't have a button for it though, so you might want to just click a little. Here, I'll just click anything just so we get a nice spell sound.
Yeah, I did it.
Well, here comes another because I already queued it up.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and then I'll use my last action to inspire courage, meaning that I fall to the ground like a rock, but at least everybody gets a little bit of a bonus. Hopefully it can help. And the next turn I can start doing something.
I'll give you the little shield
Star courage.
so that
+1 to hit and damage.
to let you know that you have the steel. That you have the Wait, so who is Stone Skin on? Darius does, and who else? Hap? You haven't?
Darius and
That's why I
Hap.
had the chicken is the stone skin.
Oh, right.
Because the cockatrice.
Oh, right. That's a good one. I actually gave you the shield because I was thinking that might be better. Do you have like Featherfall, or do you take damage? How does that work, Cap? Because you're not flying anymore.
Catfall. I have Catfall, so
You have Catfall.
yeah. I took it forever.
Darius, you're up. You
Slowed, right?
why are you slowed?
I'm swallowed.
Oh, right. I forgot you were swallowed. Yeah, you're slowed and suffocating, and you're going to take damage if you don't get out of here, buddy.
Well, here comes a 2-action 1-inch punch.
Okay.
I guess I miss.
A 30. Yeah, it's flat-footed to you, but you rolled a 4.
Take a hero point. Here it comes.
Okay, I mean, you rolled a 4. It's not much.
There's a 1. Oh,
Yep.
well.
Oh, well. Take 59 points of damage.
I'll take 49 points of damage.
It's
Thank you very
okay.
much.
Not much better.
Not much better.
Oh, you guys might all die here. That'll be an interesting show.
It's very possible.
Atron, you better start saving people.
Yeah. Atron's going to fly east.
Atron's like, holy crap, I'm out of
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Atron's going to fly east 5, 10. Yeah. And then they look down at Steel Scale again and just say, Steel Scale, be healed. I do not know how much more I can do. And their eyes will flash brilliant violet. I'm going to use my Divine Evolution feat to give me another heal at my highest level. So I'm doing another 3rd level 2-action heal on Steel Scale.
Yay!
All right. 9 and 24 is again 33. It's the end of my turn.
Hey, I'm back into triple digits because of you. Thank you.
Yay!
Let's go. You better make it count. You're standing on top of a swarm.
Yeah, I'm not
you
going to
got
stay there for long.
Okay, you got bugs and creatures and holy crap, is this?
All right,
this is
things
bad.
are coming, but we got to deal with Darius getting swallowed first. So the first thing she's going to do is move around to the other side of this big bug.
How?
Probably using the 4 limbs she's walking around on.
You know what that means?
Attack of opportunity.
Oh,
This thing
please
has
no.
that?
This
All
thing
right.
has
Oh,
that?
please no.
No, it does not. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry.
Well, I guess those other critters
That's foreshadowing.
That is foreshadowing. I messed up. Maybe now you know what those things coming from the South map. I was on the wrong tab.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I didn't think they had that. So she's going to use her hasted bonus quicken action to move around this thing and get in a better position.
Okay.
And then just
You're in the acid
go
cloud,
ham on
though.
it.
What? You're in the acid cloud, though.
Oh, where is it?
Oh, we lost sight of it.
Oh.
No, I thought, didn't it
It's
dissipate?
gone. I thought it was gone.
No. Hold
Oh,
on.
you
Well,
removed it.
Oh, no, it's still there. Hold on. Maybe. I thought it was still. I thought you could still see it. Hold on.
Ooh, invisible acid cloud. Ooh.
Sorry. It dissipates after 10 turns. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, it hasn't been that long.
I mean, we're coming up.
Oh,
on
I know
10.
why. Merp. There we go. Sorry, I put it on the wrong layer.
Oh, whoops. Don't go there.
Don't
Jeez,
go there.
Steel Scale, why are you
Let's-
walking in the
I know. Steel Scale, what are you doing in there?
Yeah, I'm not going to go there, but I'm going to move
Here,
away.
there. That's where you
from-
were, and now put yourself where you want to be. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
There's a lot going on in this map.
No, it's fine. So she's just going to move around the thing a bit to make sure that she's out of the swarm, but not quite in the acid cloud, which is still moving away from her, and easily within reach of this giant Aku Shungi. And then we're going to use the remaining 3 actions. Oh, yes, we are. First, she's going to use Gather Fury, and she's going to spread her wings, which start glowing with a bright blue color that starts to spread through all her scales and into her claws and her jaws. And then she is going to use Draconic Frenzy.
Such a diva.
Already hit.
Oh my god.
Nice.
You hit.
All right. This bypasses 14 points of their resistances and deals an extra 3 points of damage. So we're looking at, 29 plus a bunch, plus 11. So that'll be 40 points of damage. Whew.
39.
Whew.
But how much slashing? Piercing, I meant.
No slashing, just piercing.
How much?
Bunch of piercing, a little bit of fire, a little bit of
26
force, a little bit of
piercing?
mental. 29.
Why is it
1.
29?
I get +3 for gathering my frenzy.
Just enough that Darius spills out like a
Oh.
disgusting baby. Where do you want to be? You can put yourself
Mama.
wherever you want,
It's
Darius.
Ace Ventura 2.
I
then I'll be
love
over-
that.
I'll be over here.
That's what I always think. Hey, what do you know? You're on the ground. I think you might even give flanking now.
Try actually
Oh,
flanking.
that'd be nice.
Well, if you
Because
go
I still
there,
got
you
2
get
claw
flanking.
attacks.
You go there, you get flanking. There you go.
36 is good.
He comes out of the stomach,
Fantastic.
covered in goo, on the ground. He's like, I'm threatening Steel Scowl.
Punching from the ground.
It's like,
Son of a bitch.
I threatened.
40 points of damage on that claw.
Ooh.
39 again.
31
31
against flat-footed.
against flat-footed
Yeah.
is a miss.
All right, but still 2 good hits in there.
Nice
I'm
hit,
not
nice hit.
complaining.
Thank you for rescuing
Two good
me.
hits,
What
and you
and where?
and you rescued the boy wonder.
Yeah.
Hey, he helped me. I'll help him. You
Are
know,
you done?
he's my friend. Yeah, that's all 4 actions.
Dun 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 dun. Oh man, these things. Okay, you guys better get out of these things.
I'm still taking
Way.
persistent acid damage, but not really because of resistance.
10,
Oh, right. You don't
15,
care about
20.
it because of the.
I don't.
No.
Well, you're not in it, are you?
No, the persistent acid damage from earlier is like still there
Oh.
because I cannot make this roll to get rid of it. I have failed the flat check every single turn. But it only does like what 2d6 or something, so it actually can't do enough
Yeah.
damage to get through the resistance. So it's just funny mostly.
This thing with tentacles and arms and legs and weird sonic
Gross.
abilities.
Gross.
Well, it's you see it. You feel like you're entranced by it. It has weird psychic powers, and Steel Scale, you feel like you can't stop looking at it, and you're fascinated with
No, can I make a save?
it. It didn't happen yet, but I'm
Oh.
warning you, you might want to get out of there, because it looks like it's like doing some weird psychic things and burrowing to your brain.
Actually, I have one other thing that I do need to do as it approaches me.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
All
Is
right,
it-
I'm
fine.
gonna
All right,
It's-
fine.
slap it with my
Fine.
tail.
Fine. It only got it didn't.
Oh,
Yeah, but
44?
yeah, but you see where it went? It didn't
Yeah.
go that close to you.
I have 15-foot range reach right now
Who gave you that?
because I am huge.
Who gave you that?
Mark Seifter?
Mark Cypher, our Lord and Savior.
He did. He did all right. Fine. You got a critical hit. Are you
Oh my
happy
God.
now?
I'm extremely happy. All right, so we're looking at 50 bludgeoning damage, 12 fire damage, 4 force damage, and 10 mental damage as the big scary dragon swishes its tail and smacks this thing right in the face.
What's the total?
Oh, well, nah, I gotta total things up. Let's see, 38
38 times 2.
times 2, yeah, so 76.
Is that it?
I did trombones amount of damage.
Okay, that was a lot of
Wow.
damage.
Yeah. That's trombones.
Awesome.
It is.
Okay. It moves towards you and decides to do something pretty disgusting. It retches a pool of acid and bile onto itself. It actually puts its head up in the air and goes, "Blah," and it explodes a pool of acid that comes down on it. And the stinkitude of the acid is so disgusting that everyone within 30 feet needs to give me a fortitude save. Let's see. Who's within 30 feet?
I don't know if I am.
I'm probably there.
You are not. They're immune to acid. Actually, the swarm is. Hap? I think Hap might be in the way.
I think, I feel like I'm making a fort save here.
You're making a fort save.
35. I'll take that.
Okay, let's see. I will tell you who makes it and who fails. Steel Scale fails with a 31. Hap succeeds with a 35.
I didn't make it because I'm up 30.
The swarm has to go, and let's see, because it's not immune to acid. It makes it, and let's see what the bile does. It does a whopping 7 points of damage. That's it. So
all you acid friends should be okay.
Oh, that's right. Anyone who has acid resistance takes
Hap.
nothing.
Thanks, Hap.
Best spell.
That is all I have done.
Every resist energy is just some healing you don't have to cast.
And Hap, this Hap takes 3 points of acid unless you don't have it. So
I definitely have the acid resistance.
yeah, well, fine. Now it knows. Well, now the other one goes. It saw that happening, and it's like, wow. All right. Moves up. How low is Hap? Hap, how low are you?
0.
Well, I landed.
Oh, that's right. You're on the ground.
Yeah, I wanted to put some more hit points on the field so we could get some off our allies.
Oh, well, in that case, it's just going to grab and eat you, man.
No.
Well, just like it only can get up to there, and that's as close as it can get. Do you want the claw or the tail? I'll let you decide.
Well, I'll take the tail, please.
Okay. That's bad, but I'll let you take the tail.
They're both bad.
Oh, except I missed. Oh, I rolled a 3.
What I've learned is never take the horn.
Well, never take the horn. You never go full horn. Okay, here comes the straws. Oh, that's a critical miss. These things aren't so bad.
Keep it coming.
Yeah, well, here comes the big one. Darius, what are you doing outside my belly?
Breathing.
I think not.
I'm on the ground.
Do you want to get back in my belly?
That's for
you
sure.
You want to get back in my belly?
No.
Well, let's find out, shall we? 41?
Oh,
Sure.
35 points of damage.
25. Uh-oh.
And then it grabs you. And then it eats you.
Uh-huh. Have to roll really bad to miss not swallow me.
43.
oh, jeez.
I go right down like a vitamin E little pod. Vitamin E, you know those little pills that are see-through and squeezy?
57.
We're on gel cap. I'm a gel
57
cap.
points
You
of
just slide
damage.
right down. Slide right in.
57.
57 point damage. That's 0, my friend.
That is. Why 0 damage?
No. 0 hit points.
Oh, well, I guess they did their job. They ate you.
I am delicious.
Still got an action left. Hey, Hap. Oh,
Come get some.
Steel Scale. I like Steel Scale.
Come get some nice.
Come get some. Is that what you said? Here comes the
Come get some.
horn. Oh, critical miss.
That horn.
I know that horn. All right, the acid's still moving. Here comes the swarm. Da-da-da-da. It's all right. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is really bad. You guys are all going to die.
Well, at least me.
Well, you're already dead. Who should I go after? God, it's like a big guy and a little person. It's just decisions.
You can leave us alone.
50-50. Here we go. Oh, that's Hap. Hey, Hap. Moves over. One action.
Hello, Swarm.
2 action, second action, Burrowing Agony. As it burrows into your skin and your sinuses and everything. 19 points of damage, but you take less.
Yeah, I'll take, I think 9.
Yes, and you're bleeding now because
Okay.
it likes that. And because it's doing horrible damage to you, you're getting affected by a disease, so give me a fortitude save.
Gross.
Oof, not happy about this.
Nope, you're not going to like this.
Oh, there you go. It's only a 28.
You succeed.
Yes.
You succeed. You made it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And you'll do it again.
You know this is a bad thing.
Oh,
14.
13 points of damage. It's automatic. There's no... It's a burrowing. It's attack. It automatically hits every time because it's a swarm. Give me... So you just take... Well, you only take 3 points.
3 from Stone's
I know, but give me another fortitude save.
All right, here we go.
It's the persistent bleed and
hey, 41.
And this disease you don't want. The swarm's not that bad, by the way. Hap, you're up. You're standing in a swarm. You got this weird zing thing next to you. Oh, by the way, you're looking at this Zivrik, and you just are fascinated by this thing. Give me a will save.
Okay, let's have a will save. 33.
You barely make it, and you're like, snap out of it. You're up.
Okay. Well, since I'm in the middle of a swarm, do I have any like penalties to cast spells? Do I have a chance to miss or something?
Well, if something has attack of opportunity, they're going to attack you.
Yes, but of course I'm going to use one action to 5-foot step back, as you do.
Yes.
As you do. And then I guess since the swarm isn't going to do anything, let's go ahead and bring out the big guns. Let's do a 7th level chain lightning.
Nice. I don't think it does anything if you if you cast a spell in a swarm. I don't think anything happens.
No.
Now, I'm terrified of you rolling a crit as you do and then ending my chain lightning immediately because you always do this to me. So I'm going to hit the giant Akishaki first. And then it'll bounce to...
That's the hardest one. I thought you were going to do the easy ones first.
Really? It's got the best reflex?
Yeah, that's that ones. Those little zipwreck things, or the swarm is really easy. They're terrible, but whatever.
Well, all right, we'll hit the Zivrik first then. The one who tried to fascinate me. The one who's like, look into my eyes. I will look into his eyes with this. Oh, 72 damage. Please do some fails, Steven.
What the
Please
hell?
fail.
Whoa, that's a pretty good roll.
Yeah,
90, 12 plus 7. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
Wow.
Here comes the reflex save. Oh, no!
Is that
awesome.
Oh, that's nice.
Aren't you glad I told you not to go for the big one?
I am.
Oh
I am.
my god.
How much
This
damage
guy's
is
the one who
that?
wanted my attention. He got it.
How much damage is that? It's 144.
144.
Wow.
That's gross.
That's amazing.
Vanessa, what
Go
type
Hap.
of damage is that? 100?
It's
Is there a
gross.
song?
It's
It's gross. It is a gross.
It was literally
It's a
a
gross
gross.
amount
It
of
is a
damage.
gross of
Literally a
damage.
gross.
144 damage is a gross. Okay, who's next?
His twin, the other Zilveric.
Oh my god, that was a lot
my
of damage.
goodness.
All right, he makes it. Well, he fails, so we only take
No, that's a
72
fail.
points.
He takes the full damage.
I guess we'll go to the swarm and then to the giant Akishaki.
Oh, almost critical success because I rolled a 17, but
Ooh,
not quite.
gee.
Not quite.
Half damage is still pretty good though at 36.
Yeah.
Not mad
So
about
pretty
that.
good.
36. It's looking bad. And then last but not least, the big bug. Failed.
Yes.
Wow.
That's good luck for us.
And
needed this so bad.
Darius, let's you automatically fail your save.
Darius is next. Darius is next in the line.
You take 144 points of damage.
Yeah,
you know,
I turn to dust.
In theory, he would, except I don't know how you do it, because mentally you could say, okay, stop, don't go to Darius. It's like,
well, I'm inside.
Yeah, you're directing it.
Yeah, but shouldn't he take the damage
insulated
too?
by the gut.
No, that's not how. There's
I'm
no
pretty
rule
sure
for that.
you get to direct your magic.
Yeah, but Darius is inside the bug. Shouldn't he take some damage
it roasts
too?
around me.
Okay, so
insulation.
You're just gonna come out
insulated.
You're gonna come
Steven,
out all
I
smoky.
100% hear what you're saying.
I hear it, but I'm not accepting it.
You know, the only thing that would happen is you would just go from dying 1 to dying 3.
3.
So yeah, it's not
okay.
that bad. It's
That's
not like
okay.
you're dead.
I
Just
have a
you're
lot of
mostly
things
dead.
to protect me from dying right now. I have toughness, die hard.
Oh, you do have Die Hard. Oh, and you have
tourmaline sphere Eon Stone.
right. You have the
no-
Eon Stone that will snap you out of it if you die. So actually, does that happen now, or does that?
No. What? So with the tourmaline stone, if I go down to dying 5, because I
then it
dying at
snaps
dying
out.
5,
Right.
then that brings me to dying 4.
So everyone who's worried about Darius dying, this is pretty normal for him. He's died so many times.
I have the feet numb to death, which requires you to have died once.
That's right. He's died so much that he has feats that you could only take
When you
if you died.
die.
That's how much he's used to it. In fact, when he shows up, he sees death and he pulls out his little coupon and he gets a little stamp on it.
It's a 10 punch card.
It's a punch card, and the punch card is a little scythe. Oh,
Rasma
Hap, are you
loves it.
done?
It's a scythe.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's 3 actions for Hap.
It's a little
The
scythe.
punches are the punches are in the pattern of Pharasma's swirl, and the middle one is the final one where you're just done.
Yeah, he's
Love
like, hey, Darius, hey, Death, how you doing? Hey, Prazma, how are you?
Chunk.
And it's like, and you hand it over to the little cycle pump. Like takes it. It's like, click, click. It's like, here you go, Darius.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. I'll be back. Or not. We'll find out. See ya. Atron, you're up.
I have a question. Can I drop down to the right of Steel Scale without a move?
No.
'Cause technically, Steel Scale is under me.
No, you're flying.
Right. And I'm asking, can I drop down?
Well,
And be like shunted maybe to a square.
Yeah.
one?
I want to be to the space to this because I can't go down in Steel Scale's space.
yeah, but it's not a free action. You can go there.
I can't just let myself drop.
If you don't use a fly action, you will drop.
Yeah, but then you're going to take damage and land prone.
Maybe.
Just tell me what you're trying to do.
I will act it out first, and then we'll see what happens. So Acheron just starts.
You could delay. Steel Scale goes next. How about that?
Nah.
Okay, fine.
Hopefully,
You could delay.
So yeah. Acheron starts taking out things from their robe: Pugwampy skin, Mephit wing, T-Rex tooth, Zolgas sticky resin, and then finally an apple, and crushes it in their hand as they start chanting Aryala Tugvi Hara, Anyala Tugvi Hara. And a whale of echoing spirits from somewhere beyond this world starts swirling in a space about 60 feet from me. It's followed by another and then another as screaming spectral forces of midnight black and violet start rising from that point, joined by others, spinning around in an insubstantial tornado of howling faces of the vengeful dead, cries of rage and torment filling the area. And I am using the 7th level where was it? I can't remember the old name.
Apple pie.
The Tempest of Shades.
Oh god!
You summoned a whale?
That was so neat. The apple is my favorite part, though.
The whales of the dead.
Thanks.
They're just dead whales.
It's dead whales. You summoned dead whales?
To
Cool.
put it right here.
I have bad news for you. Before you could do any of that, Acheron,
Yeah.
you're within 30 feet of this creature. Give me a
Okay.
will save, as you are hypnotically entranced by it.
Ooh.
That's not going to sit right with Atron.
No, it's a critical fail.
I'll spend a hero point.
Good point.
That's what I do.
That's
37.
a complete success, because that could have been really, really, really bad if
Yay!
you critically failed. The hypnotic stench is what that's called.
Gross.
Okay, that all went off. You're like, wait, I just had deja vu that I almost died.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
Yeah, because the tornado will affect everything within 60, all my enemies, I should say, within 60
thing
feet.
Again?
Yeah.
It's this stupid thing
I'm gonna
again.
use it all the time. So I'm gonna put
Stupid
it
So
thing.
good.
I'm just
right
calling it the
here.
stupid thing.
No, it's great. It's
Stupid.
If Hap
Steven hates
has
it.
Chain Lightning, Atron has the whale Song of Death. Okay, this is
Right.
great.
I like the chain lightning. I have no problem with chain
That
lightning.
spell is, So yeah,
This is just
my tornado
this is just
of deadly angry
disgusting.
spirits will appear, and it affects every enemy within 60 feet. As it appears, they will have to make a fortitude save with various levels of drain affecting them.
Yeah. Well, there, it can't get everyone. Haha.
So it should affect definitely every enemy we can see.
Well, where are you
and
trying
then
to put it? Because
hopefully
that's
all
60
the enemies
feet
that
right
we
there,
can't see.
I think.
It's my hope, anyway.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's 60 feet. So where are you putting it?
I can no longer see where I was putting it.
Okay, well, is that where you wanted to put it? Because that's where.
No, it should be able to affect every creature because it
Every
has a
creature.
60
Well, it
foot
can.
radius.
Just where you got to tell me where you're putting it, though.
Drop it right in the middle of all these mothers.
I put like a little purple square down.
I know. I
there.
put it there. That's
Oh,
the purple
yeah,
square.
So 60 feet should affect this creature. So it might be that the effect.
Is it 60-foot radius?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too big.
60-foot radius.
I mean, 120 feet maybe.
radius.
That is
That looks
way
good.
too big. That's way too big.
That's so good. I would just drop that to the back so that we're all there. You go.
Yeah.
Me. Tell me how to do my job. Me. What am I doing? What am I doing? Are people dead yet? Should I just
Nope.
kill everyone?
Hopefully not.
What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing.
As Atron starts to drop, they just like whip an arm out and chant Tolavash, and a bunch of raven feathers spin up around them. I'm gonna feather fall.
So wait, does anything happen, or you just conjure it?
Yep. All enemies affected have to make a fortitude
Well,
save.
that's what I was kept asking.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Critical success.
Okay. Critical success is
Critical success. Critical failure.
nothing. Nice. Critical failure is drain 3.
Okay, I officially hate this spell because it can't just do damage. Because now I gotta like do math and like
Sorry.
It's just
Just
3
kill
times
them,
their level.
Steven.
It's just 3 times their level hit points.
no, but it drained goes off the top, doesn't it?
It goes both. It's maximum and current. So
That sucks.
I mean, unless you have healing, it's just damage basically.
Witchcraft.
So how much damage is it? I don't even know.
It's the drain number times their hit die, right? Or times their level.
Times their level. Yeah.
Fine. Oh wait, he critically failed. So
If we were using Foundry, it would just do the math for you.
Ooh. Ooh.
if I'm
You're such
Vanessa,
a
if I'm
fangirl.
Vanessa, I
Foundry-
said I'm going to
Foundry
help
said it.
Steve set up Foundry and
I
import
will.
his 100 scripts that he has from Roll20 and automate everything for him. Okay, I
You
heard
don't
that.
need the 100 scripts. That's my point.
Yes, you do. If you want to have sound effects.
No, you need one plugin and some files.
Fine,
Alright.
then you're going to do it for me.
All right.
I was
Virtual
using Foundry
tabletop.
all day today to put in Indigo Isles, except I was using CSS all day and nothing else. So I'm totally not doing what I should be doing. What is this one that made it get?
If you succeed, you are just drained 1.
Nah. Boo. Still alive. Barely. Are you done?
Yep. And then as I dropped, I did feather fall, so I will be 1 space over.
Yeah. I say you land on top of Steel Scale, and now Steel Scale only gets 2 actions because you're riding her.
No.
No? You get 3
Seems
because you're
legit.
haste.
You know what? If that's the case, I'm gonna attack of opportunity with my tail and whack him away from me.
I accept it.
No, this is not.
There you go. You did it. You're like, she's coming out. I was like, I can't control this. I'm feather falling straight down.
It's a gentle push. It's just a little slap.
smack.
Oh, all right.
But
Like a
I'm
hacky
saying,
sack.
now that is how you can get over to the space
Little tail
next to
push.
her. There you go. That's how you
I
do
am
it.
floating down on raven feathers, so it's an easy push.
Okay. Maybe you go too far. Smack him into the acid. Come on.
Just push me back all the way. Push me to Absalom.
Okay.
I'll retire.
Yeah, I'm not gonna push him into the acid.
There you are.
I'll hang
Steel
out.
Scale,
with,
you're up.
I'm also getting attacked by my dog.
What is going on? This is like
Aww.
there's too much fire on this board. Look at this.
This is pretty nuts.
This is
honestly
pretty
nuts.
crazy.
Just remember,
oh my god.
It's a howling black and violet tornado
I have
of
that.
screaming angry spirits.
Yeah, put some black ghosts on here.
Oh, I have that. You want to see
Black
that?
Ghosts.
You want to see that?
Yeah, if you got that,
I got it.
Cool.
Do you have wailing whales?
Yes.
No, please not whales.
No, I do.
Evil.
You want
You
to see
said
it?
there
They're
were
not
whales.
evil. They're angry.
They're
Wailing.
mad. Oh,
You
whales.
said we hear whales.
Whales.
Wait, I have it. If you give me a thing.
Yeah, it should be. We're showing this on a stream, so we gotta show the accuracy.
One moment.
Fine. Watch this, suckers.
Suckers.
Ooh, I like the story.
Ooh, look at that.
Kind of nice. I
That's
like
cool.
it.
That I like. It's a little pastel, but it's nice.
Nocticula is a goddess of midnight and redemption,
Ooh.
midnight. What was the one? Like
Apples.
There. Look at
people
that.
seeking.
That's good.
Are you happy?
That is amazing.
solace.
I got
Gorgeous.
another one too. I got the poison cloud that has death in it. If you want that one.
No,
instead.
this totally looks like
This is
whales.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
definitely
It's a whale constellation.
Okay,
All right.
here we go.
Steel Scale, you're in a whale. You got acid to the right of you, whales to the south of you, swarms
Here
to the
I
left
am.
of you, stuck in the middle with you.
Okay, the first thing Steel Scale does is she is going to
No,
move
first
in
thing
position.
you do is give me a will save because you
No.
can be fascinated.
Oh, come on.
Fascination.
40.
Next thing that happens.
Attack of opportunity.
That's right.
They have reach? All right,
Oh,
cool.
God, they reach. Yeah, the
All right,
15-foot reach, baby.
Oh.
Do it. That's fine. That's fine. I just want to be here.
You just want to be there? Okay. It's going to use the 10-foot reach claw. How about that?
All right.
All right. Yeah. Well. How about that?
Scrapes against my armor.
Now, it sounded cool. Okay, you go.
All right. So, looking around the battlefield, Steel Scale knows that they're in for it, and there's been some big spells, but like Darius is dying, and we really need to pull out all the stops to make sure he lives. And the first thing we need to do is kill all these darn enemies. So she runs into position, looks around her, sort of nods to herself, and takes this one piece that's on like the shoulder part of her armor and turns it and flips it up, and there's a big red button, and she hits it. And as she hits it, all of this like electrical and heat energy in her armor starts to overload and explodes out around her.
Whoa.
What?
10
Why didn't you do that before?
in a 10-foot animation.
Oh, come on. I'm not putting more templates down.
Yeah, more templates.
No, it's a one shot.
Oh,
So
wow.
this big explosion just
Oh, I
sort
can
of
do a
wafts
one
out.
shot.
49 fire damage. I need a basic reflex save DC 33 from everything within 10 feet, which is all of the enemies at 10 feet of me, of my person, all of the enemies plus Hap.
Hap loves fire.
She loves fire. She'll be fine.
Yeah, I just wish that if it had a little bit more fire res. All right, so what is it? It's reflex.
Reflex save.
Did you see that?
I did.
Hey, 42. And what's interesting, does this count as magical?
Yes.
No, it's not magical.
Oh, not.
Son of a gun, I get +1 against magical effects.
Well, it's not
No.
magical, so you get
Not magical.
nothing.
It's scientifical.
You get
well, shame.
scientifical.
Oh no,
Shame.
you only take
You take damage.
24 damage.
Yeah,
24 fire
she
damage.
takes damage.
24, and then minus my Ifrit fire resistance at level 14. I think that's 7.
No, wait, you hit everything?
Everything in 10 feet.
Oh.
Nice.
What do I roll? Reflex
The
save?
biggest-
Reflex saves
biggest
for
grenade
each
I've
one of
ever
them.
seen.
Whoops, that's the wrong save. 42?
That's a success, but not a critical success. 24 fire.
I don't believe you.
Believe math.
I disbelieve.
Roll to disbelieve math. I wish.
Darius, I think you're down to dying 4. If you take some of that fire damage, you critically fail. You're
don't.
dying 5.
Wait, did
I'm
all
not within 10
four?
feet.
Did all 4 creatures
No,
make the save?
I did the north one, and Darius is inside that one. So
I'm outside that one. I got blooped out.
no, you didn't. You get blooped out. You're still inside.
Yeah, I did. No, I'm not. I got lightning, and I flopped out again.
Lightning doesn't do it.
You got swallowed again, and the swallow hole damage killed you.
Yeah, and you're still in the
Something got
stomach.
me out.
No. That was
That was the first
that was
time.
the first time. Then you got right back in. You're
That's the
still in
first
there.
It's hard to
Yeah,
keep track
you're
of
in
how
a
many
pickle.
times I'm being eaten.
No, and it has to be piercing or slashing. Electricity does
Oh.
nothing. It could have done 100 points of damage. You'd still be in there.
That's true.
The only way you're getting out of there is it dies. Or
That's what I'm hoping happens.
Well, that's what's happened. It's still alive. All right, the Vampiric failed, so it takes
Cool.
how much? 49?
49.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a pretty good amount.
Okay, the other Vampiric goes reflex.
Yep.
Where is this thing? I don't think you've ever used this.
I don't, because we're usually in like underground or in close quarters, and it's really hard because I don't want to hit my teammates.
I've never seen you do this.
But we're so spread out in this battle that I could get to a point where I'd only hit half, and I know she's got some fire resistance, and luckily she made her safe.
So half damage. Oh, what's that? 24.
24. Yep. And what about the swarm?
I'm doing the swarm.
Swarm.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Ew.
How much
And the
damage?
swarm should be weak against area effects.
I know.
I'm so excited. No, this is an unstable action. So she does this, but it overloads bits of her armor, which are now like sizzling and sparking and stuff like that, which means I can't use another unstable action until I spend 10 minutes fixing it.
59 points of damage.
Ooh, nice.
Are you done?
No, I'm actually not. I have one action left. All right. Well, we need to get Darius out. So she's going to use. I'm going to use a tail attack against that giant bug to the north.
Better kill it.
20 or 41 to hit it.
You hit.
I didn't kill it though. All right. So I know it's got bludgeoning resistance 10. I'll take that off the top. We're looking at 10, 20, 22 total points of damage.
22 total.
22 total.
Still alive.
Oh my gosh.
You done?
I'm sorry, Darius. I was trying. Yep, that's all 4 actions.
Yeah, it's fine.
Zevrex. What does Zevrex do? Zevrex went from, hey, we're going to kill you, to, holy crap. What is going on here? They're not very smart. It has flanking on you because you are in a bug, and that is definitely counts as. Yeah.
What?
The bug would give
With
flanking.
the swarm?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it?
I don't think swarms flank.
Why not? You're on top of it. You're in it. I think you're flat-footed to it. You might be. Are you? I don't know. It's kind of weird. This never happened.
Purely because of size?
No, because it has a reach of 0, but you're in it, so you're in the reach. So I would think.
All right. I guess that's. I mean, it's logical to assume that because there's bugs near my feet, I might be distracted. So sure.
Well, let's see if it matters. How about that? If it becomes an issue, then we'll look it up.
No,
But
totally. No,
right now,
I'd say take it. That totally makes sense. There's a gross swarm at my feet.
Well, no, I'm actually being serious. I think that's the rule, that if you're in it, you're automatically flat-footed.
You're not automatically, but I think because of how flanking works, yeah, it would still.
I would think it still counts, but
it goes through the center of my space, so sure.
Correct. All right. Well, let's see. What's its best attack? Let's hit you with Jaws, because it's going to eat you. Because why not? You know. Wow. That's a bad roll. How about Joe's again? Nope. Look at that critical miss. Crap. It's not doing well. Well, now it's just gonna claw you. Is that a good hit?
Not one. No, not a bad hit.
All right, the other one goes. You know what? After seeing its friend miss you left and right, it decides to go after Hap, who's much easier to kill because Hap is a little girl, and
I am a squishy target down here.
You are squishy, and but it can only hit you
stone
with
skin.
It only can hit you with the tail,
that is
though.
True.
34.
Hit, but no crit.
True. 26 points of damage.
16.
And then, as another action, it knocks you prone. Boom! Knockdown. You're on the ground. Yeah. And then it's going to smush you with its tail. Oh, misses by 1. Oh. Darius, give me a death save. It's just a 1d20.
So, I know. So, my death save is slightly easier.
That's
Because I
right.
have toughness.
That's right.
It's 9 plus my dying condition, which is what? 2? 1. I didn't make it.
It's 1. It's 1.
It's 1. I haven't made a death
It's
save
1.
yet.
I've just been making fun of you.
Yes.
It's about to be 3 because you're going to take damage.
There you go.
Oh! Wait. He made it.
I made it.
Well, he stabilizes.
Yeah.
Except you're about to take damage, and then you're not going to stabilize because you're
Right,
inside
well,
the
then I go
stomach.
down by 1.
53 points of damage. I don't think it can
Yeah.
crit you while you're in the stomach, though.
It can't roll. It doesn't roll to hit. It's automatic, so it can't crit.
Correct. You just
So I
take...
go back. Now I just go to dying. What did I go to dying 0? Now back to dying 1 again?
No, you're dying 2. Because
Yeah,
you're
okay,
wounded
okay.
1, then go to dying 2.
Did my fast healing
Got
end?
it.
No! So he's still healed?
It did.
Oh, it did end?
No,
Okay.
it did end. That
It's
before
only
I got
4
swallowed.
rounds, so
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gone.
yeah. Okay.
All right. The bug goes. It has a Darius in his tummy. It sees a Hap on the ground that says, "You want to be with your friend." 42. You're prone, so it's 31. So crit.
Oh no.
Oh yes, that is 71 points of damage.
Take 61 and have 5 hit points left.
That's right. Then it grabs you as a free action. Then it tries to swallow you. 36 against your reflex.
Let's see here. This probably isn't. Nope. That my reflex is 33.
That's right. And then it swallows you. 68 points of damage.
Let's next turn we can start making some death stuff.
Wow. Hey, you're in there with Darius. You know what? It's like the Mandalorian. You're down in the Sarlacc pit, and you're just seeing like all the stormtroopers down there, and still has one action left. And it can't do it. Can it do the acid? Oh, it's 2 actions. All right, it'll just horn steel scale. Hey, steel scale. Stop, misses.
Aha.
Aha. And then the acid keeps on moving. God, this thing is just never going away. Oh, the swarm. Hey, steel scale. It's still alive. Hello.
Let's do a thing.
19 points of damage. Oh, you had bleed on you. I forgot to give you the bleed.
It was the acid damage, which I resist even at maximum. I'm just waiting till
I never said it was acid. It's bleed damage. The burrowing swarm gives you bleed. That's persistent.
I've never been hit by the swarm though. The
okay.
blood drop icon is there from the persistent
Got
acid
it.
damage that I forgot to
You know
roll last
what?
turn, so I just
It's
rolled
gone.
still a 1.
You got it? I'm going to say
Cool.
it's off. Now you got bleed on you. That counts. So give me a fort save because you can feel it trying to eat you alive.
Oh, I assumed it would be reflex. Okay, cool. 29.
You make it.
Oh, nice.
17 points of piercing. Give me a fort save as they keep trying to eat you. Oh, that ain't good. That's a critical
I'm at
failure.
hero points.
Oh, well.
How much damage did I take from the first one?
You took...
Half?
No, you took full. You take 19 points of damage piercing.
What's the fort save from?
The fort save is for this, because now you're afflicted with poison, a curse, no less.
Oh.
And it's a weird curse. So you feel a cursed disease on you, and I get to choose 2 of your ability modifiers, and you get a +1 to those. But then you get a -1 to everything else. Which do you think are the best to have the plus? It's like Sophie's Choice. You get +1 to 2, but then -1 to everything else.
Are you asking the huge dragon who mauls things? What is the stat that they would want the highest right now? It's strength. I would want strength to be the best.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, I will give you a +1 to your charisma. Let me write this down. Because why not? Why not charisma? +1 to charisma.
It's in a 3-way tie for my lowest stat, so sure.
And a +1 to... Wow. Everything else is just so good. I mean, I'd say intelligence. So +1 to those. -1. But it's just for skill checks.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
All right.
Except it's forever.
That's cool.
No, seriously, it is. Burrow! 14 points of damage. Give me another fort save to see if it goes to stage 2. Oh, that's stage 2. Okay, now you get a -2 to all your other stats.
For skill checks.
For skill checks only. And you are cursed forever.
So weird. Okay.
It's only permanent. Let me give you that to you. Hap moves down to Darius because you share death with Darius. Acheron, you're up.
Is your swirl thing gonna kill everything, please?
No, it does frightened.
Ooh, it makes him scared.
That's useful-ish.
Except you need to give me a will save.
Ooh, again?
Always.
Oh, that sucks.
Wow, that does suck.
Not 20 for 40.
You're fine.
Sweet. I am going to... So if I use an area of effect on the Akashangi number 2, do I hurt my allies that I know are in the stomach or no?
No. I'm
Okay.
just being silly.
Yeah, I just want to make sure before,
No,
somebody kills somebody.
They're just going to come out and just be a little singed. But they're already dead, so what can they be more dead? Can't kill them anymore. But I guess you could. I guess you can make them go dying 3 or 4 or 5. Hap hasn't died that many times.
Try to stay out of harm's way.
It's easier when you can fly.
I think if I go there, I'm okay. Yeah, so Acheron backs up and, just the hem of their robe starting to touch the acid cloud behind them, and they'll hold up their hands, and they just kind of like catch where they got bitten before, and little blood on their fingers from maybe some of the acid like eating away at their flesh too. And as they splay their hands out, they chant Vampiros kiva vezirvekuk, and I'm casting Vampiric exsanguination on Akashangi number 2 and Zilveric number 4.
Oh man, you're gonna suck out what little life force Darius and Hap have.
This is why we ask.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Fortitude save 33.
Okay. 42.
Success.
How much damage?
That will be 18. Yes. I wanted to make sure I did some damage.
So they're still inside the stomach, and the only way you can get rid of them is you must spend a combined total of 3 actions to cut the monster open with an unarmed attack or weapon that does piercing or slashing damage, or you could attack it and do X amount of damage and tear them out. That's your choice.
I assume still will be able to get a check.
I can
crushed still and
No,
all
yeah,
that?
you're inside the stomach. Even though it's dead, you don't come out right away.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
not how
hoping
it
No,
works.
I mean,
Gets
do
you
we
out.
still take damage?
Oh, yeah.
like the stomach muscles wouldn't keep crushing them, would
Since
they?
it's dead?
Okay, fine. But you're still
Yeah.
You're still dying
suffocating.
in
We're
their stomach
shrouded
and
in a bug.
suffocating.
And you're
yeah.
suffocating, though.
Yeah. So the Zilveric has to make a fortitude save as well.
So does everything have to do save? What type?
No, my Vampiric exsanguination also hit the Zilveric on the right side.
Zilveric.
Which one?
Number 4.
I think they're both
They're
labeled
both number 4
4?
by accident.
Oh, the closest.
The other number
to
4.
Okay, what's it? What type of save?
Fort.
Oh, he's fine.
Damn.
What's a critical success mean? Do I take any damage?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, just checking.
I'm going to get the maxed amount of half the damage, so they took 18, so I get 9 temporary hit points.
Atron's fine. You done?
I moved, I did that, and Atron will just say really quickly, get them out. It is down.
Oh, yeah. You sounded like Arnold. Get them out. They're down. Get to the chopper.
Yeah, I liked that. That was
Nice.
great.
Well, I'm yelling quick. Mhm.
Steel Scout, give me a will save.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you a hero point for being cool and taking all those damages.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, that's cool. You made it. For
Thanks.
one of them.
Oh, we have to handle the Tempest. Sorry. I was done.
Oh, yeah, Tempest.
Whatever. They're dead anyhow. I'll do it in a
Everything-
second.
Well,
Will.
That's right.
everything-
I did 2 of them. Go ahead.
Everything within 100 feet that's an enemy has to make the
Yes.
save now. I
What?
can just hit it again,
What is it?
actually.
Will. What type of save?
It is... Let's see.
Gotta know your spells.
Will save, yes. Everything within 100 feet makes a will save now.
Fail.
If it fails,
Fail.
it's...
They all failed or critically failed. I know. Frightened. Fleeing. Oh no, that guy's fleeing. That's actually bad for you. You don't want them to flee because that means they're gonna run away.
I've got 2 people down, so I don't mind if they flee.
They'll come right back. Or they're gonna warn the rest of the people, and then they're all gonna come after you, and then this place is gonna be swarming with Zolgats. You did it too well.
We'll see.
Cool.
You better kill
Right, that's it.
everything.
Thanks.
Steel scales up, and now I can get rid of the stupid swirl. Bye swirl, and now steel scale. Kill things.
Which, oh my gosh.
There's so much. You're still 3. You're still alive, and you're standing on a swarm. And
I'm so happy.
And Darius and Hap are inside a dead bug.
All right, which one?
It's all bad.
Which one looks like it's gonna run away? The the one that has the most hit points.
Of course, the one that has the most hit points.
Let's start on it. We're going to use 2 of our 4 actions for a Draconic Frenzy, and we're going to just try and freaking kill
Gonna
it.
let Darius and Hap die.
36 damage?
Oh, yeah.
To hit, rather?
Yeah.
Cool. Looking at 38 points of damage
38.
of various types. And now some claws.
Still alive.
That one. 33?
Yeah, I mean, it's frightened. Like 3, so you can hit it with, like, everything.
Cool. Yeah, I was going to say 33 more.
It's dead.
Awesome. All right, so that's 2 actions, 3 attacks. I'm at now maximum multi-attack penalty. I'm going to switch to using claws on the big bug to see if I can get Darius and Hap out. 27 slashing damage. I'm not sure if I have to hit the thing that's not moving.
That's
Yeah.
a crit. It's an auto crit.
Cool.
You do the damage, and they... Whoop, what did I just do?
You deleted the monster, which is fine.
It's dead! It's gone! You killed it again! And then Darius and Hap slide out. Again!
Slide. Ugh.
This is the 3rd time that
Third time for me.
What?
3rd time for me.
Third
First
time?
for Hap.
You're like, God, Darius,
All right.
stop getting eaten. First
I
time
can't-
for
I'm
Hap.
delicious.
You are
I'm too
delicious. You're bacon flavored.
I'm perfectly marbled.
You are. Are you done?
I have 1 action left. I
Yeah.
think I'm going to use my tail slap on all of the big old swarm of bugs.
Oh, the bugs never had a chance. Oh,
Yeah, I rolled a 2 with a -10 penalty. I rolled bad.
you missed. You critically missed, or they jumped out of the way and like, ha.
These creatures.
I know.
Yeah. All right, that's my turn.
4 points of bleed damage. It's not acid, it's bleed. Give me the bleed, and then you can try to get rid of it.
All right.
Oh my
17.
God. Until it does it on you again.
Yeah, no.
Zeverex. Zeverex just saw his friend go down, and he's really angry at you.
Do these things really have friends? I think they're just monsters.
They do have friends. And,
They play.
and Atron's on the ground, huh? Hey, Atron, how far away are you?
I am on the ground.
Yeah. You know what it's going to do? It's going to do crap. It's going to claw you. Yeah,
Okay.
that's right. 42 points damage. Take it. 26.
26 damage, yeah.
26 for 42.
Ow, okay.
Yeah, right? And then it's sending an action to grab you.
Oh.
And then it starts sucking your life force out through its tentacles.
Gross.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sounds like an X I know.
Mm-hmm. Although it takes a little time to do it. But for now, it's just going to do one more thing. It's just going to just claw you again. So, there. And almost hits you, but even though you're flat-footed, but it misses.
Aha.
Darius, death save again.
You got it. 9 plus my dying value of 2.
Yes.
So I need an 11.
11 or higher, and then you stabilize and you're no longer dying. You're still dying. Dying 3.
Dying 3.
Hap, death save. 9 or higher, I think.
You have toughness too?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. If you use the hero point to do a heroic recovery,
You
do
stabilize
you go to 0
immediately.
or 1?
Well, here's the fun thing about Pathfinder. There's 3 different rules in Death and Dying. Do you know which one's the official one?
It looks like the core rule book says you go to 0.
I know. I think you go to 0. I think that's the
You go
right
to
one.
0.
Yeah, that's the right one.
All right, then I'll make the save.
Yeah, it's basically meant to be like you're gonna die because of a failed save or something.
Hey, you made the
can just-
save. But you still
be
go
like,
to
nah.
0. I mean, it's the same thing.
like, yeah, you're just
Yeah,
0
yeah.
and stabilized.
I think
instead
if you
of
critted,
dead.
something good happens, though.
Maybe.
I don't know. All right.
I don't know. Who knows? Oh, the swarm is still around. The acid's gone finally. Oh, the swarm. You know what it's going to do?
Yeah.
11 points of damage. Give me a save. Gonna eat you and eat you and eat you. You fail. You're down to stage 3. Well, you got a +2 to your charisma and intelligence and -3 to all your other checks. 10 points of damage. Give me a save. Oh, you're fine. Oh, wait, 42.
Oh, wait, these are piercing damage. I'm alive. I'm not dead. That was going to be exactly 0, and then I realized they're piercing, which I resist a little bit of.
Okay. Oh, really? How close to death are you?
Armor specialization. I had 21 hit points when I started this turn.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's see.
I won't worry about previous turns.
Oh,
but
12 points of damage.
All right. Now I'm done because 12 minus 4 is 8. So.
And you had 8 points of damage. Oh, now she's dead too. You still give me a fort save.
I did. 34.
34. Okay, you are actually up to stage 1. And you move to before this thing. Hey, look, we got a conga line of death. Darius is dead, Hap is dead, and Steel Scale's dead.
It was pretty great.
Acheron, you're the last one standing. You're the only one still alive.
This has happened twice. This is the 3rd time.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I remember the record demons in the chapel. What was the other one?
I don't remember what we were fighting. It might have also been in the Eridan Temple.
Okay.
Well, you better do something because everyone's dead.
Yeah.
There's 2 very weak enemies in front of you.
Man.
Oh, yeah. This is it. This could be the end of Shakespeare zombie Acheron.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to do anything that doesn't hit Steel Scale.
It's
already dead. Doesn't matter.
If you can do something to prevent all of us from dying, it's fine. It's better if one of us dies than 3 of us dies.
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously, it's fine. You gotta go for the needs of the many over the needs of the few.
Or the needs of the one.
I mean, there's 3 of us dying here.
I'm dying here. So high level combat in Pathfinder. Quite hard. It can be.
I'm thinking it might have been a mistake. I can't figure out to drop down even with Stone Skin just to put more hit points on the board.
It's hard to say.
I can't figure out.
It's hard to say because the creatures, see, if they swallow you so fast, it's only 2 actions.
Yeah, I mean, with Swallow Whole, that takes you out of the fight pretty much immediately.
Yeah.
And the Swallow Hole's doing 70 points of damage, which is insane.
Man.
You can take your time, Atron. You're literally the only one alive.
Yeah,
so.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, this time you could
reviewing
take your time because 2 bad guys are going to go and you're on the ground.
It's fine.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, so recovery checks, if you crit you while doing your check, your dying value reduced by 2.
Oh.
So potentially you can come back.
Okay.
Right?
Well, I don't know if that's how it works, but either way.
Yeah, I don't know if you become conscious. It depends on how you went down and how you're getting this healing. But if it's just like recovery checks, you're just stabilizing your unconscious. It's mostly how it works.
Yeah.
Do I hear anything coming from beyond, towards it? It seems
no.
Okay. All right.
You just hear the screams and wailing of your dead friends.
We're not yelling.
Must be a day that ends in Y. Okay. What? How far is that?
They all end in Y.
Man. Oh yeah, I know.
What you gonna do? Do you want to talk through the options, or do you want to just like think about it and decide? Because right now, Steel Scale is very cursed, and
there's not really good options in general.
Well,
so
you
it's
can
more
heal
like-
and bring people back, or you could do damage. Looks like
a
that's your 2
3-action heal
options.
would literally bring all of us back up.
That's true. 3-action heal would bring everyone back to life, and they all go before some of the bad guys. They all go before the swarm, I'll tell you that much.
Mm,
So like it would be the calm before the swarm.
3-action heal
Pretty
is
much.
impossible, guys. That's only a 30-foot radius.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think heal would reach.
Nope.
Oh yeah,
Does
35
not.
and 40
Everyone's
feet away.
outside of the range. Look at that. You can heal the bad guy.
I mean, if anything, bring back Hap so she can blast. I will survive.
I do have Stone Skin up still, so if I can go first, I can do a 3-action heal.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Or zap 2 creatures. Maybe.
Yes. Well, technically, if you can get more action economy on the board, that's usually the best way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
And that's the order. So it will go, Zekthrex goes, but then Darius, Hap, and Steel Scale. So they all go before the swarm.
Yeah. This at least does some damage. Okay, yeah, I think Atron goes full out magic. They frown, gently stroke Chilagosh, and then pluck a feather as it begins to glow. And as they drop it to the ground, they gesture and then flit it upward, and childlike, disturbing laughter fills the whole space as Atron chants, "Yunu na za megyo pachaya," and the laughter just grows louder, and shadows that take the shape of foul ravens just start flying in the area and attacking only enemies. Atron's going to cast 7th level Shadow Raid, so only enemies will get hit. But at least both of them. So we'll save
Oh my gosh.
33.
So who are you trying to hit? You're going to hit everyone.
It hits only enemies.
Well, Steel Scale's an enemy to you.
No, I'm not.
Sure.
Oh, wait, it's a will save?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a critical
Ooh.
failure.
I get to choose the kind of damage. I can't remember from last time. Did I know if they were resistant to anything in particular?
We don't know about the swarm, just the big ones, and the big ones are dead.
So
I would guess bludgeoning if it was me.
yeah, I'll just do slashing because it's like ravens,
Okay.
talons, and beaks.
That makes sense.
So I need to do 6d8. 24 damage. So the one who critically failed will take 48.
So that's, well, I only did one, so that's the swarm. By the way, you never do slashing or piercing on a swarm. You always do bludgeoning, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, all right. Good to know.
Almost never.
Generally speaking.
I was going to say generally, you almost always do
Gotcha.
bludgeoning.
Atron just looks deeply
That one also
disturbed.
fails, and it doesn't matter. You're going to do enough damage. They're all dead.
Wow. That was.
We're not done yet.
No.
They all explode.
They all explode for
Those will
100 points of
continue
damage.
for a minute in case anything shows up.
All right.
That's
Well,
really cool.
let's see. Steel Scale. I'll say you whatever, Hap whatever, Steel Scale whatever. Atron, you're up. They're all dead or stabilized or dying. Are you going to do something about it?
Yeah, Atron moves.
Moves away. See ya,
Yeah, we'll move
suckers.
close.
Just leaves.
Actually, I
The
think
Adventures of Atron will continue.
we can get to here, which doesn't matter.
They died.
Atron's going to do a 2-action second level heal on Hap, since she's the other one capable of healing, and say, Hap, please stay with us. And second level heal, 2-action. Wow. 5 plus 16 is 21. Look at that third level.
It's more than 0, so.
Hey, look at that, 21. Wait, is that what you got?
No, it was the second
21.
level.
Hmm?
Oh, it's still 21. Yes, 5 plus 16. Yeah, 21.
Hap! Darius, I think you stabilized. Hap, you wake up. You're like, wow. And there's like a big dead bug next to you and all these other dead things, and you're covered in just goo and grease and blah. It's gross.
Yeah, this was not a good time. I straight up had no fun.
Okay, well, you're still on the ground. What do you do?
And we're still in torrent order, right?
Yep.
All right, just to show off, I'm going to stand up as a free action, kip up. And
Just
then
to show off.
Just to show off.
No one's alive to see you do that.
You could do a 3-action heal from the ground.
I'm thinking I'm going to do a 3-action heal now that I've got, now that I'm standing up.
You kipped up. You can't. It takes 3 actions.
Oh my gosh.
It's a free action to kip up.
Oh, it's a free action?
That's right.
Oh,
yeah. That's what the kip up feat is. So
that's
cool.
why you're so cool. That's why you're so cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's a level 3 action heal.
Love it.
Oh, level 3's not bad. Everybody gets 15 hit points.
All right. I hate to tell you, it actually heals the bad guys, and here they come.
That's okay. They can come get some.
In theory, it would. Because you would just did it all around you, and they're still alive.
They have the dying condition. They don't.
They're still getting ravens.
It's actually.
That's true. Every turn, there's ravens killing them more.
You know what? It's actually up to the GM whether or not things die instantly, or whether or not you can do dying on them.
That's fair.
Okay. I think we're finally done with this combat.
Wow. Thank you.
Atron just looks mortified.
Darius is just up, just on the ground on all fours, puking acid and bile and chunks of bug. I guess we won again.
We were all down.
Thank you again.
I think Darius has lost most of his hair because he's been in the stomach acid for so long. My hair, my beautiful hair.
Yeah, it's like, just a big mess of burnt tissue and.
Oh, gross.
Still scale, are you okay?
Yeah. Did we die? Are we alive? What happened?
You're alive.
Ow. I have parts of my body that hurt that I didn't even know I had.
Darius,
yes.
You're going to get a free sandwich the next time you see Pharasma.
Oh boy!
You're like, oh look, I got enough punch.
Yeah, you get 5 punches at the free sandwich.
That's right.
He's like, if I learn just once, you're going back as undead. Oh!
All right, we better get out of here before more show up.
Yeah,
that was
get out of here.
Yes,
bad.
Retreat.
Okay, I think I'm strong enough to get us out of here. So you can climb aboard and she'll fly y'all out.
Yeah, I would. Atron would definitely give life boost to both Darius and Steel Scale.
Cool, thanks.
What is the total? 28 plus 28?
It's 14 times 4 is 56.
56.
And then Atron asked Chila Ghost for a little violet energy, so I can stay at 1 focus point. And Atron climbs aboard, looking sullen.
We're all sullen at this point.
Okay. The darkness
This is
going
to take a lot of sitting down and just healing.
Yeah.
By the way, you can still see the darkness is still around here, so it was not exactly sure what's going on, but all these were creatures from the abyss.
Some sort of curse or barrier.
Yeah. Now, is this sphere moving or is it stationary?
No, it's stationary. Okay. It's just this whole area is looks like this whole camp. It's quite big. It's like a couple 100 feet in all directions. And it's just, as soon as you leave, it just gets swallowed up again. You can't see into the darkness. So,
I think we would definitely fly away from it. Hopefully up somewhere high so we can see what's going on, somewhere defensible, and then, heal our wounds over
it's
an
very
hour
easy.
Or so.
Yeah, it's very easy to find some deep forest in the middle of nowhere and just heal up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, we would have to retreat.
It's probably a good idea.
We can probably find a decent spot without going all the way back to the town.
Oh, yeah. Tons of cool places
all
to
right,
be.
That is what we will do.
So, did everyone have fun? Any peaks? Anyone worried about dying for real? Came pretty close.
Yeah, I feel like I cursed myself saying like, oh, you don't usually worry about instant death. Huh? It's not a big deal.
I mean, I feel better about going under because I have a lot of feats that I've taken to help that.
Yeah, I just don't have high level heals. Is the biggest issue.
The cool part
I can't figure out what casters are supposed to do at this level if you're not just flying.
Mm-hmm.
The losing an action to flying sucks. That's why I was like, I have to drop. I want to do these 3 action spells.
That's weird to me.
Just you're 33% less effective just so you don't instantly die. I really don't know what casters are supposed to do.
You know what? I have that magic item that lets me insta grow a tree. Just major combats, I'm going to grow that tree, and then we're going to fly to the top of it and cast our spells from above.
There you go.
Sit on a branch.
Like,
that's the way to do it.
That witch always grows a tree and then attacks people. Yep, that's what I do.
Becomes a turret.
You know, it works except for things that either A, have range, or B, fly. That's the secret, is that these things...
luckily nothing was flying up at us.
These things had no range. Oh. They were all melee only. So.
I was worried that the new fiends could fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so actually, like, that's the
I'll
thing.
Just land.
If you were up in the air, you probably could have killed everything. But that's okay, because it's more fun this way, right?
Yeah,
right.
You want a challenge?
Want a challenge,
and I want the DM to have fun.
It definitely was this way,
Well, you didn't die permanently. I mean, you died, but you're used to it by now. And that hasn't happened for a while. It's been a while since you had a really, 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 really hard fight.
Yeah, it wasn't last book. It was definitely, I'm almost certain that second time where I've been dropped was Eridan's temple underneath the city of, whatever that city's name was on the old island. So book 2.
I don't remember.
I
don't remember. You guys have died so many times. It's hard to remember all the times you've dropped. But anyhow, Steel Scale, permanently cursed forever. Hap, Atron, Darius. Yes, probably get the wounded off of you. You can all heal and do stuff and get that all off you.
Numb to death feat. As soon as I'm healed by Hap for the first time, I lose my wounded condition.
Okay, you all get rid of it. It just
we're all at that point, not a problem.
So I can imagine you can hand wave heal after like an hour or two of just sitting around.
I have a lot of healing that I can hand out. Ward medic every 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, good news is you obviously damaged some big ass burrowing creatures that probably could have gone in and done some major damage to the town, because they just would have gone over the walls under the walls and just popped up. And imagine if these things got in. That's just death, man.
Just one swarm is all they need to do to obliterate the town.
I know. It's like you guys could barely survive. Can you imagine if the
town would then be full of only Banyan brothers?
That's it. That's all. Actually, I will say the Banyan brothers had some pretty nasty spells.
They're great.
Yeah, they were very strong. They actually could take care of themselves. And they were actually higher level. They were higher. I don't know if they're the same higher level, but the three of them are very tough. So I think they would have been able to. Well, it's just like enough of these guys would have probably. Who knows? All I know is you did it. You killed the bad guys. You killed the backups from the abyssal depths. And now what? What you gonna do? Still got plenty of time.
We're going to Disney World.
Okay, well.
I don't know. We still gotta make a dent. So after we've healed, I feel like we should maybe not just fly into the center of it, but take a more cautious approach now that we know that things are really bad in there. But having a big abyssal leakage on the world seems like a really bad thing that we should probably try and stop before it gets bigger, because we've all seen what the world wound did.
Yeah, we'll have to take them out before we try to close up whatever abyss leak is happening.
Mm-hmm.
We can heal up. I can get all my focus points back. How we feeling?
I'm doing fine on spells.
Resource.
I got 1/7 left, but pretty good on everything else.
You will now, except for one first level heal, you will be the only healer.
Yeah, having heal as a signature spell is pretty good.
Yeah. But I've got a smattering of spells, so
Yeah,
I'm good. I just can't do much healing.
I'm only down by one focus point if I want to do otherworldly monk stuff.
Ataran will gesture the heavens on Michelet and cast False Life. But bam!
Steel Scale spent some time fixing her armor and setting up her redundancies so she could use a couple unstable actions in a row again. And that explosion really came in handy.
I think I'm going to let Riley out of his Pokeball. We could have used him.
I don't know. I would have been worried about him.
Oh, yeah, he would have been dead 100 times.
Oh, I also have a first level soothe.
Oh, well, soothe. That's all you need.
It's a heal and a first level soothe.
Yeah, soothe. I mean, you don't need any more spells. That will take care of everything you need.
Anything we proceed into, especially if it gets dangerous. Well, I think in general, just make sure I've made you quick with haste first, and I might influence your minds with heroism too, just to make hopefully quicker work of things. I do have some more flight left. Everything else is attack. But I am ready, presuming we've healed now over probably a couple hours. Maybe an hour?
Sure. Like an hour or so. I mean, it's got plenty of daylight left. So, heal up. What's the plan? You can hang out here. You go back to town. You can keep advancing. Find out. Trying to find the main camp. Kill this. You kill the leaders, they should all crumble, because that's a little guesswork.
That's what we gotta find out is where they are, but I'm not sure how.
Oh, that's right, you killed everyone. Oh.
Yeah, maybe we go back into the darkness, but don't land until we have scouted in a bit more. So in case anything else is coming up from the ground, we will not alert it. We find something more centralized for an attack, and then we land.
That's good.
Going back to the darkness?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell me what you do.
I think we should land on the edge of it, or nearish the edge of it, under some cover, and then wait a moment and see if we hear anything or see anything, and if not, we can slowly enter and approach.
All right. Where do you want
to flight or on ground?
Like on the ground. I think we should land.
I was saying we should be scouting it on steel scale, so we don't alert anything on the ground.
Oh, from the air? Yeah, we can do that too. We can do that too.
60 feet off, maybe less than 60, so we can see down 60 feet. Because
we're just kind of skimming the bubble to see what we can see. All right, we can do that.
All right.
Because my thought was, we've just learned, we could land and tons of stuff comes up from the ground and attacks us.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, well, let's say you fly back and you can pierce the bubble and start scouting. See what you see.
Oh, I meant that. Did anyone have any disease or anything we needed to clear up?
Yes. Steel scale is diseased and cursed.
I'm cursed. Can you get rid of curses?
Forever.
I don't think I have remove curse.
Get rid of the curse.
Wow,
Get rid of the curse.
you're really smart and charismatic now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You have to have remove curse for curse. Restoration won't help you.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the curse or it's not getting off of there.
But disease we can get rid of.
But it's a cursed disease, I think, right?
Can only be removed with remove curse.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, then. No, Atron would look you over and say, no, we need a far better healer than I.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Well, it's only forever.
Or a good scroll or something. So, yep, unfortunately, can't help you.
Wah, wah. All right. What you gonna do?
Scout and fly.
Okay.
Yep.
Move yourself around. Tell me what you do. Scout, scout, scout.
Oh, I can get remove curse as an occult spell. All right, I just got to get a hold of that spell. So, yeah, like I said, get a good scroll.
Sounds like an after this book is over sort of thing.
Yeah, it might be. Well, still scale if you want to move since we're on you.
Yep. So she'll fly around and we'll all take a look and see if we can see any, solo Zolgaths or any opportunities maybe to capture and question somebody.
Yeah, if you want us
Okay.
to move on the map.
You just move on the map. Yeah, just move on the map.
Oh, I see.
So as you move around to the south, you see there's a thick netting of vines and debris joining several tall trees to form a large enclosure, subdivided to create small entry and large swampy padlock. You have gates made up long wriggling creepers. To the south, you see a rather large building. And, oh, this is fun. There's this large, heavy beam across the top of the enclosure that looks suitable for an immense bird or bat to roost. The structure is covered in a thin greenish haze that reeks of sodden leaves and decay. So it looks like this beam is like 40 feet long, like a tree, basically being used as a, like a rock or something, something like that could just like sit on top of it. So don't worry about it.
We'll creep closer and try to be quiet. Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah.
But we can creep closer and see what it is.
I don't have my prying eye spell, so I don't really have anything.
Yeah, it would be the thing is here on top of the building. The
fly over it.
the beam.
Yeah, you can fly up and see what it is.
Sure. You
I think I want to stay on the ground for a bit after that.
You can see that it's definitely a roost from some large creature because there's droppings like all over the roof, and you can tell this thing is gigantic.
Anything I can try to identify?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go through the scat and try to identify what creature this was.
Oh
no!
Sure. You'd have
a wild biologist appears.
Okay, go jump down, Hap. You got to jump down and get in there.
Yeah, jump down and
finds a way.
You gonna do it?
Yeah, I'll jump down and mage hand through it.
No,
I don't want to touch it.
No, you got to get deep in
there.
You
got to get into it, baby.
Yeah, no, you don't.
No, in my game
it's for
you do.
Science.
You all have never identified an animal via the droppings, so don't tell me. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
bear
but
droppings.
This is my world, my rules.
I can tell which dog droppings belongs to my dog.
With science.
But I don't have to stick my hand in there, so I'm on lore inside.
That's a good point. Give it the old look test. Waft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you want us to make skill checks, or are you doing it behind the scenes?
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Let's see if you can figure this one out. Is Hap trying to figure it out through scat?
Yes.
All right, let me look this thing up. Oh my god.
You know, a demon bird was here.
Wow. You look at this and you see there's sticky goblets. And it's just absolutely disgusting. It's gross and sticky and gooey, and just the scat alone is incredibly dangerous. It's like as soon as you touch it, it's sort of like alien acid blood. You're like, oh my god, I don't know what this is, but whatever this thing came from, it's like incredibly dangerous. You have absolutely no idea what this thing is, but by looking at the roost, you think this thing probably has a wingspan of probably 40 feet.
Oh. Okay. So I know that I don't know what it is, but are there any organisms I can single out that I know this definitely is not? Like, is this uncharacteristic for dragon scat?
It's not a dragon, but if you're going to put two and two together, this was probably another creature from hell.
But no, it had wings.
Hell or the abyss?
The abyss.
Okay.
Do we know what is causing this field of dimension to pour into ours? How does that even
high level ritual?
Stop it.
High level ritual. Or, and it's the worst part, you know, or actually Atron knows that the Zolgaths worship a demon god, and either a high level ritual or the demon god that rules the Zolgaths is actually doing this, which I don't know which is worse.
Yeah, which
no, that one's definitely worse.
We talked about Zeb Gabazeb last time.
Zeb Gabazeb, yep. Zeb Gabazeb might be starting to help them out, and it's actually using its power to bring fiends from the underworld to help conquer the surface world.
Fiends from the underworld.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're doing too good a job and they had to bring in backups. Bring in the reinforcements.
So our options are let them win or fight them and get even more dangerous things to fight.
The second one?
Cake or death?
Cake.
We're out of cake.
Cake.
We're out of cake.
Just frosting.
What about death cake?
Nope.
What about corpse starch?
Your choices are or death.
This was a severe encounter, by the way.
I guess we head
It felt that way.
further in. Then?
Yeah, I mean, you can go in the
will.
building. I mean, that's just the top of the building. You
So I
can
guess
go
we'll
in
check.
yet.
We'll land and check the building.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the boss is just sitting there like, oh, I'm lazy.
Okay, you're going to go in the building. Okay.
We're opening the door.
You open the door. Stinks in here. It's disgusting and gross.
Wasn't me this time.
It is. Well, just imagine you've heard of roommates from hell. These two were literally roommates from hell. Literally.
Well, roommates from the
The
abyss.
two Zivolex.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this was their bunkhouse?
Yes, this is where they hung out.
The funky bunkhouse?
It is stained with bile, blood, acid. There's nests on the ground. It is repulsive and
Freshman dorms. Got it.
disgusting. But maybe there's loot. Who knows? Up to you guys. But it is just freaking gross in here.
Yeah, we can go in and search.
Yeah, Atron doesn't mind. Atron will go in there and start searching, concentrating to detect magic and seeking things out.
Okay, you start detecting magic and looking around, and you find something magical.
Ooh, I like magic.
Not gonna like this one. I mean, you're gonna love this one. Are you ready?
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
You find a sling bullet that looks like a stone serpent eye that's radiating magic. It was carefully hidden underneath bile, acid, and dung, but you found it.
I'm proud of myself. Leave no pile of acid, bile, or dung unturned. All right. Yeah, I'll take it out. And I found the enchanted serpent's eye in this literal pile of shit. Do we want to figure it out before we move on?
Yeah, I can take a look if you want.
Yes, please.
Oh.
I'll hand it over to our crafter extraordinaire.
Who will spend 6 seconds looking it over? 45 with the +1 from this stupid curse.
Mm-hmm. That's
You
right.
should retire and just craft things.
Apparently, that's my new thing.
Hey, you got a +1. Why are you complaining?
I'm not. I didn't complain. I just said that was my new thing.
You said it's a stupid curse. It's not a stupid curse. You're stupid.
I mean,
You're
that's
stupid.
true. I'm much smarter.
That's right.
This weak ass curse. There we go.
Well, you found a sling bullet.
Yeah, you said that.
It's called a stone bullet. If you use it and activate it and you hit someone, it is subject the creature that it hits flesh to stone, level 6, DC 34. That's it.
Wow.
That's it. That's all you get.
Can I replace the arrowhead on one of my ballista bolts, backpack ballista bolts with that? So I can shoot the sling bolt at somebody with a ballista bolt.
Sure. Takes an action to activate, though. But sure.
Can I put it on my fist? Wow.
Yeah, but then you're gonna get hit too, and then you will get flesh to stone.
I would put a leaf
Be worth it
under
though.
it.
What?
A leaf.
A
Yeah,
leaf
the stone
under the
leaf.
stone, under the stone, so I don't get it.
That's not how it works. It goes. It's gonna go right through the leaf.
It's like a
and you.
headbutt. It's a headbutt. It doesn't hurt me because it's my It's my.
God.
I chose to headbutt you, so it doesn't
It's
hurt
like
me.
this magic. It's
I'm
guess
punching
what?
you with the magic.
I know, but
don't
guess
get
what?
it.
The
Poison
next guy
rules,
you're
you
gonna
accidentally
punch,
poison yourself.
they're gonna be covered in leaf armor. You're like, oh no, the leaf had protected
the
them,
leaf. Gosh darn it, the leaf.
just like it protects me. See, it's a small flaw in your plan. Your
My
cunning
science.
plan. Your science. My scientific plan of leaves.
Does Discal tell us what it does?
I don't know. Does she?
Yeah, I'll just start rattling off about yeah, it turns things to stone when you hit them, but we don't have a sling. But I think I might be able to put it on a ballista bolt. I don't know. Does anyone here have a sling?
No.
Aren't
You want to turn someone to
slings
stone?
like free?
Yeah, I think I had one. Well,
Yeah, but I'm pretty good with the ballista bolt. So
just to remind everyone, I do have a scroll that will remove a petrification curse, stone to flesh. So
but not a become smarter and weak curse.
no, I will have to get that spell.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. We've been trapped in this town so long helping. But I will make sure we get it for you soon, and then I will feed it to Chilagosh.
You're gonna
Okay.
feed Chilagosh a bullet?
No,
That's not a good
it's
idea.
roll.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were gonna feed her the bullet.
No, the bullet's for getting people stoned.
As I said, you might feed Chilagosh the bullet. Maybe you want your bird stoned. Who knows? You never know.
Nope. I have rare herbs for that.
You're a weird guy, girl, person. Who knows what you want to do with your bird?
My bird tells me the secrets of the universe so I can cast spells that piss
There
off
you
the
go.
DM because of math.
Mhm.
That is an annoying spell. That's like that spell sucks.
Damn you, Chilo Ghosh.
Well, because it's like it's 2 actions. It does everything, and it does the. It's like it does.
It's a 3-action
drained. It's like it does so many things, and
7th
they're
level
all
spells,
terrible.
baby.
It's all terrible. It's hard to track. And ooh.
Yeah.
Anyhow, well, I'll say you finished up here, and you're all like trying to rub off death. Except Atron. Atron's like, I got my purple energy. I'm fine. And
Death
but
is a
you
friend to
hear off in the distance, you hear screams of weird creatures, and you're like, I think I know where they're coming from. But they don't sound like Zolgaths or demons. They sound like guttural, I don't know, like guttural yells. And there's a lot of them.
Angry Gripply.
Weird.
You got it. That's what they are. Angry Gripply.
I half expected it to be a bunch of kobolds on dinosaurs.
It might be.
Honestly, considering we had the
And you hear drums.
Stegosaurus.
And he's like, hey guys. Hey, I thought you might want some musical accompaniment.
How did you survive?
Steel Skill eats the dinosaur. Can I have swallow hole, please? I'm just gonna eat it.
I know we're about to end, but does the door in here lead back outside or somewhere else? The other door.
Which door?
What?
Back outside.
There's another door over here.
It's the same. You see the door. It's all the same.
It goes. All right.
It's one big enclosure. It
I
looks like
didn't
you
wanna-
killed everything here except whatever roosts on that large tree trunk that's, 40-foot wingspan, craps acid, and
I choose to believe it got hit by the Tempest of Shades and was scared.
I'm sure it will be totally fine. Everyone, just make sure you read up on your death and dying rules once again. That's all I'm going to say.
Next time on Roll for Combat.
Roll for death, man.
Roll for Death Bat.
It's a nightmare, but it's the flying one that looks like what was it? Like a stingray?
I still can't believe I'm looking here. Tallow ooze. Those things were level 11, and those things almost destroyed you.
They messed us up.
This
Guys, I gotta go pee so bad.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Thank you.
Oh, really?
Thanks, everybody.
All right,
But
Hap,
we're just
you
sitting
go
here
pee.
talking about tallow oozes. Like I gotta go, y'all.
That's not my fault. It's your fault.
Not next week, right?
Nope, Super
No,
Bowl next week.
no,
All right,
it's
after
Super
that,
Bowl.
I will see you guys.
Good night,
Super Bowl.
everybody.
Good night, everyone.
The Super
Good night, all.
Bowl
Thanks for joining us.
is taking precedence.